Hello and welcome to an album a day 182. I'm recording this one a little bit early because I want to release the video to coincide with today's podcast when you see it, which is the first episode of season 10 of Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast, covering this very album, starting with the title track and covering that with my friend Steve Colwell. We had a really interesting discussion about the song, about the album, and about the band members. It was really worth listening to. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. In the meantime, I'm talking about, of course, Deep Purple's album, Stormbringer. Really cool cover. The first picture ever captured of a tornado. This was obviously, touched up, repainted, that sort of thing. Excuse me. But a beautiful shot, just the same. There we get the stallion and the rainbow, and why, I don't know, the rainbow's like lightning and whatever. We talk about that in the episode. But anyway, really cool cover. Otherwise, I've always enjoyed that. I think it's, the subdued tones of it actually kind of fit the album quite well as well. So the first copy I have, of course, is part of my Purple Records collection. Really love the dark purple label on this one. And this is in really good shape. I have it as very good plus. No, I have this one as near mid. No. Wait, what am I looking at? I'm in the wrong spot on the spreadsheet. It's not going to help anybody, is it? Nope. Very good plus. And this is a 1974 copy. The album came out in 1974. So original copy, which is really cool. The jacket is also in very good plus condition. Very little shelfware, although there is a little bit. Purple Records has this weird thing about their cardboard that it's like kind of a little bit flimsy. I don't know why, maybe just to keep costs down, but or make you buy two after you've ripped through the album cover. Except for a little bit of shelfware, it's in really good shape. And there's this sticker here for some reason. I don't know why. There's nothing on it. So that's just kind of weird. But there's not even any ringwear, which is really nice. So this was well taken care of, I have to say. What do we have inside? Oh, just a generic thingy there. But we get some songs. I won't say what I think of them. We get some songs. We kick off with Stormbringer at the very beginning of side A. Last album we had, Burn, was the side A first song of Burn. So there you go. Then we get Love Don't Mean a Thing, Holy Man, and Hold On. Then we flip over to side 2, or as someone call it, side B. Start off with Lady Double Dealer, You Can't Do It Right with the One You Love, Highball Shooter, The Gypsy, and we end with Soldier of Fortune. Soldier of Fortune is one that David Coverdale would play quite a bit in Whitesnake. Now here it's listed as You Can't Do It Right with the One You Love. I've also seen it listed as You Can't Do It Right with the One. Obviously, lyrically, it makes sense. But you get the lyrics are actually on the back cover, which is kind of weird. You get the band, which is Richie Blackmore on guitar, David Coverdale on vocals, Glenn Hughes bass guitar and vocals, John Lord keyboards, and Ian Pace on drums, because where else would he be? That's where he belongs. So that is the Purple Records version that I have. We'll take a look at the other one. The other one is a Warner Brothers. Now, normally what you've seen with Mark II is that I would purchase the two different versions of the Warner Brothers, but they were no longer doing the green label by this point. So again, Stormbringer. And this time it is just the Terre Haute pressing. Also 1974. So again, another original, and that should look very familiar. Because of course it does. I've got a lot of albums on that label. Let's see if we have anything on the inside. Now this one is not as good of shape. Again, no ringwear. The front of it is really nice, except for this little spot, because on the back, this one was put on discount and punched. So that sucks. But other than that, it's in good shape. Here we actually do get a designed sheet of some kind. It looks like Warner Brothers, promoting Warner Brothers records, other things that you can buy. And that's that. So there's no need for a lyric sheet because the lyrics are on the back of the album on this one too. Kind of interesting. You don't really get that a whole lot. I don't know can't really think off the top of my head of any other albums where I've seen that. So that's a bit interesting. Saves on printing, I suppose, and saves on materials, so that's good. But yeah, other than that, other than the notch, like this album is super great shape, very, very little shelf wear at all. So it's a shame that it's punched, because it's would have been more valuable if it wasn't. But in any case, it plays great. The vinyl's in great condition, which is, of course, obviously the most important point. So that is it for today, guys. Go check out Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast, covering this. If you want to go back and listen to any of the previous episodes, they're all there. You can get them on my website at www.scotthaskin.com. Click on podcasts and then the Deep Purple podcast. Also, Haskincast podcast links are there. Uriah Heep the Magician's podcast links are there. And Backtracks Aerosmith Revisited links are there as well. A show that I did with my buddy Corey Morissette. So go check out all that stuff, guys. Enjoy the day and check out Deep Purple Smoke on the podcast as we cover Stormbringer. Got another special guest coming up this season too. So stay tuned. See you guys later. Cheers.